Michael Holding in 2007, my wonderful people, said IPL will bring the death to international cricket. Wonderful people, do you think West Indies will be the first team to die? My people, welcome back to the channel. You know, it's a boy SAE, right? So, what I really want to focus on today, guys, is a statement that Michael Holding predicted or made years ago, my people, before this blessed day of West Indies cricket come. You know, where the team is struggling, my people, being bowled out for 27, and you see the reason. It seems as if Michael Holding was seeing the future from a long time ago. My people, if it's the first time on the channel though, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. So let's continue the discussion, guys. We're gonna also zoom in on the comment section under that post, right? So back in 2007, West Indies former fast bowler Michael Holding stated that IPL will be the death of international cricket. A perfect example is the West Indies current team, right? A lot of the youngsters coming up, or a lot of the big names out of West Indies, a lot of them don't really want to play test cricket or play the longer version of the game. Their mindset is not on that. Their mindset is on the shorter version, which is T20, the IPL, and you know, those leagues that can fill their pocket of money. And I thought, in my humble opinion, I think that a man have to do what he has to do to make a living, right? Because I'm not gonna bash a man for a man to go outside and make a money for himself and his family, because you have to know, you know, guys, that cricketing career is really short, you know, people. By the time I reach 30, 35, the fans are regions calling for your head. So in a sense, you have to learn how to balance it out between franchise cricket and international cricket, right? You pick a choice. If you want to play test cricket, play test cricket. And to how we're seeing it right now, guys, the younger generation coming through West Indies system or coming up in West Indies don't really want to play no test cricket. What you're going to tell them about test cricket? Test cricket is not beneficial to them right about now. It's all about who can have the most money, who can sustain their family, who can boast and who can do all sort of, you know, all sort of those stuff. Because money talk, you know, guys, no matter what I hear people say that money is vanity and it's not all. Technically, right now, to the younger generation coming up, it's all, because without money in this life, you can't survive, and people will look down on you because you don't have sufficient funds. So the younger generation come up is not doing it for the love of the game, but for what they can achieve out of it, right? Because remember, you know, guys, they all do this to make money. No, its love is not there in West Indies cricket as how it used to back in the days, when the likes of Viv Richards, you know, the Gomez, the all of those legends, the Roberts, them and the Courtly, them and the Courtney, them and, you know, all of those legends, guys, that passed on before the current crop of generation, you know, they had love in them in terms of they were united, you know, they had a broader purpose, they had something driving them. Right now, the game has evolved, you know, and reached a stage where people don't have to rely on West Indies cricket to make a living out of cricket. Once, as Brian Lara said, they're using this West Indies as a stepping stone, and that's right. Once they get the opportunity and they get a little highlight out of West Indies international cricket or ICPL or, you know, whatsoever, there are other ways to get noticed, right? Once they get that and they grab that opportunity, and the big people start looking to them now, hey, they don't want to really play for West Indies anymore because they just wanted to open the door. But there's that saying, guys, don't throw your stick away before you cross the bridge or cross the river, because one day you don't know if you're going to turn back on this same river and cross again and you already throw away your stick, right? But now, in a modern time, because back in the days we call it Asian time, the guys had purpose. The guys were in love with the game. The guys really wanted to play it, you know, needed to play it. In a sense, you know, I want and need described in two different ways, but the guys them had purpose for playing the game. Right now, it's totally different thing. And Michael Holding has spotted it years ago, guys. You understand? And it's really playing out right now because the West Indies teams, it's unpredictable. It's like, Father, I don't know how to describe them, but At one point you bank your money on them, and at the other point you can't bank your money on them. But you know, we're talking of. But we're gonna run through the comment section and hear what some people had to say about this statement made by Michael Holding back in 2007. So he's foreseen this coming years ago. Can West Indies die twice? West Indies are already dead. Bernardo Watley. Alex Taylor. IPL didn't do that. The selectors and coach did that. That means Pakistan team will never die. Lachman, too much gold chain and dark shades blinded them. So I'm saying that the guys are wearing dear gold chain and all of those stuff around them. That's what preventing them from performing, because they're more focused on who can wear the most gold chain around their neck and the most gold stuff, right? So another comment. The question for consideration is the cost of putting together the infrastructure that support the development of a competitive international team. They will not be. They are dead. Sheldon, another person named Sheldon comment. Don't conceive that any West Indian wants that. However, if the time has come for each country to go it alone, then it should be something to consider. Not all will agree, but at this point, it's worth the conversation. Roderick Andrews, always a crybaby over the coming of a new way. The population base of the individual islands cannot support an international team. All right, that was another comment from Rajis. Sharon Evans stated they have been dead. They died. They are deceased. Dead, dead, dead. That is so right. Another comment, Samad, I think he's from, not gonna say his country, but West Indies have already died. Yes, they are already dead. Don't blame IPL and other person comment, because no participation in IPL and still Pakistan is minor test team. West Indies should be scrapped from the test cricket. Sammy is the best coach in the world. He teaches his players to make duck, and they did. Yes, blame coach. This person really make fun of Sammy, people. So they were in poor form long before IPL started, right? Michael Holden was never fan of T20 cricket. He always said it is not cricket, and even refused to give commentary of T20 matches. Final comment, guys. They died way before the IPL was created. IPL have nothing to do with the falling of West Indies cricket, and also IPL is just a 2-month tournament. What major impact that can have on West Indies cricket? So West Indies bigger heads need to stop blaming the IPL for their reckless cricket. So my wonderful people, leave your on the stars down below. What's your take on this? Agree or not? Big up.